So now I want to talk about, we're getting more artistic with it and the power of being creative. So I want to ask, just the topic right here, the power that being a director or being into art gives you. And I want to start. Yeah, you've been starting off. Let me start. So for me, it gives me, being a director or just creative, it has empowered my life immensely because it has shown me my ideas could come to light. It has shown me I have control of my life. I can make my own script. I feel like being a director and being somebody in the art field has empowered me immensely. And it's not just being in it, but being in the field and actually putting in the work. Like, I didn't start here, though. Like, I started, like, remember I said, I grew up football, video games. That's it. So art came, like, completely out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Just an infatuation with it. And it came to me so natural. But that, like, it showed me I could have ideas paired with the hard work. Because I know a lot of artists get stuck in their own world. Because I played the football so much and got the hard work in the field, it was not, I couldn't get stuck in my own world because I've been a hard worker for so long. So every time I come with an idea, I'm always jumping on it. And I think being a director into art has taken that to another level because now I believe I could bring anything to life. And that's how it helped me, and that's the power it gave me, being able to, I know I could script my own life how I want it to be. Like you say, you're destined to become who you decide to be. What you think?
What do I think about art?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I was never into art at all, at all. Only type of art I was into was music. I love music to death. Like, music is like one thing I could just I can listen to music all day. I love music. But just recently, actually, I painted. I really want to get into art. It's really peaceful, and that just for that, just as a side hobby, nothing, no type of cinema, nothing like that. And then also, the graphic designing was cool. It was just real hard to get into. I would have to get a laptop to really get into that.
I forgot about you did that.
Yeah, no, it was cool. I was getting into it a little bit. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
let me know. I know the YouTube tutorials, man.
No, I'm not even ready for that yet. But I'm gonna start with painting. I want to get into painting real bad.
And he said the peace it brings. That's the power art gave him.
Some Bob Ross type stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, for the directing side, it definitely helped me overcome the challenge of taking on my ideas, because I went to school editing. I was an editing guy. Like, no one liked editing. So I used to be known as, okay, we'll fix it in post. Like, whatever you don't get, I'll fix it. But then, like, someone would talk with me and says, you don't talk like an editor. You sound like you could direct. Like, you could hold a team together. And then when COVID hit, I had to become a director. Like, I had to when I did Quarantine Guy season 2, I had to deal with people. That was the first time I've ever directed with people, and you feel like a superhero having to keep everybody calm because, like, this is your vision, and these guys have come for free to work on your vision. So even if stuff like hits the fan and the fire is going up, you gotta stay composed and you gotta hold it together. So, like, on that side, that was always a cool feeling, overcoming that. And now, like, I'm more confident, I'm more curious and trying new stuff. And because I always have that as my backbone. I said, I made a film in quarantine. What can I do?
Yeah.
Like, that's the mindset I have now. Like, I don't fear anything because I've done it in the worst conditions. So there's nothing that can top that.
Okay, so what made you hop into, like, the graphic design and things like that?
Before I say that, before you answer that, the power it gave him was to conquer.
Yeah.
Okay.
He could do anything.
Yeah. What made you get into graphic designing?
It's a movie called Across the Spider-Verse with the Black Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I saw just the themes they were playing with how the mom was believing in themselves. Like, believing in the Miles to go after what it is you want to go after, and just the style they went, which is like representing him. And there was a guy in there. It was Spider-Punk, and he had like a dreaded afro, and he looked cool as heck. I don't know why that was the movie, but after that, I said, man, let's do it. Like, I had like 25 YouTube tutorials, and I was ready to go. Like, I was like, okay, I need to know how to make black hair. Yeah. And that kicked my butt for like 3 months straight trying to get, because I wanted black hair. I didn't want because like
the white black hair. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? Like I wanted different ways of making black hair because we see it every day. I was like, people need to know we got some cool hairstyles if someone just took the time. So that did it. That movie and Oppenheimer. Very strange. If you've seen Oppenheimer,
I haven't even watched it, but
Oppenheimer is a very
that nuclear shit, right?
Yeah, the main guy, Oppenheimer, just his curiosity with trying to make the bomb and his routes to getting the people together and like the information to make it possible. That was how I saw learning graphic design because it's so far from what I went to school for. But I was like, I don't know why, but I think I can do it.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
I ain't gonna
That's
tell.
crazy.
I don't know why. I just had this feeling.
That's crazy.
I'm about to put a whole 5 to 6 months, and if we ain't got nothing interesting, I'll stop.
That's crazy.
But at month 2, people were like, "Yo, could you do a music video for me?" Now I don't do commissions, but I always take it as a compliment that I have something good enough that you would want to commission it. That tells me I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Am I ready? No, not yet. But I'm glad. I'm gonna keep going, and then it started just picking up.
So I got something in that I want to say, but Derecho, I want you to comment on that. You know what I'm saying? Did you have anything to comment on that?
No. Oh no. That was a great movie. That's all I got to say. I haven't watched Oppenheimer, but I watched the. Yeah, you got some great graphics.
So what I want to point out is the mindset he had, like, is completely contrasting with mine. I don't know why. Like I said, my life wasn't really instilled with a lot of guidance in that sense, I guess you could say. So he said, I want to do graphic design, but it's so far over there, like, but I feel like I could really do it. And it's crazy to me, like, this dude sitting right next to me, he could attest to how my mind be moving. Remember we was at Buffalo Wild Wings and we seen poker, and what did I do? I said, I want to play poker, and I played the fuck out of poker. Like, it's like, no, like, for me, where he said that, there's never any, like, I never doubt anything I can do. If I see I like, I do. Like, there's no, like, what do I need to do it? There's no, well, what's the requirements? Am I even suitable for it? I just do it. This podcast, nigga, fuck it. Do it. I ain't asked no questions. I could do it. When I did the magic, just did it. When I did the dance, just did it. Everything, like, for me was just did. And it's like crazy hearing that, like, he had that you know what I'm saying, that reaction to that thought. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all the way over there. Like, I always oh shit, let me try that. Let me do it. Do. And if I did it and I didn't like the word or certain things I did, I tried the little hacking. I ain't gonna lie. I tried the hacking. I tried to crack webs. I tried to crack programs. I ain't have money at the time. You teenager, middle school. So I tried to crack little programs. And either I didn't have the right the guidance, knowledge, or patience. But I had to scrap that whole thing and I switched to making websites. But like I said, I always just did it. I don't know. There's something in me that just do things. I guess that's like my ADHD.
I used to be like that, but then when I went to school in LA, I learned of an underlying enemy that has a downside of being in LA is people's opinions are a lot louder, and they'll tell you an opinion about what you got going on, whether you want to hear it or not. Like I learned I had to stop telling people what I had going on because they always felt to give me their 2 cents or their experience failing as the answer to, like, if I'm known as the editing guy, I'm talking about, I'm writing this script, this screenplay. Why? You're one of our best editors, man. You should stick to that. So, like, that was the constant ear. That was the constant voice I kept hearing throughout my college experience. So when seeing that movie, it was a huge leap. Even my own grandparents and my parents, my mom always supported me. Always. My mom and dad always. But everyone outside of them was like, you sure? Because that's the normal culture of LA is you got to fit into what you've been rooted into. When you're trying something new, you better be able to back it up. Can you do it? Are you sure? They're going to hit you with that every time. It didn't matter who the friend was. They're going to give you the safety plan just in case it fails. So like when I kept hearing that, I grew accustomed to it. And then when I saw that movie, it was about breaking that custom and just going after it anyway. Just do it. What the heck? What's the worst that's gonna happen?
Yeah.
And then that's when I started developing what you're saying now. Like I'm much stronger now. Like I don't doubt much what I can do now because I'm not in it anymore. But I was definitely in it. Especially I was younger. You know, I was 18, 19, getting told
a little less confident.
Yeah, way less.
Yeah, no. You got anything to say about that mindset? Any comments?
No comments.
Let me ask you a question about it. Is that in you?
What, the feeling of like not like feel I can't do it? Oh no, I've always felt like
no.
I'll tell you
the
what,
feeling,
I'll tell you how
the feeling you can and doing it, like how he said he can and did it.
Yeah,
talk about it.
I don't know. I just feel like I can do anything, bro. That's just something I've just always.
No, I'm saying that, but have you had a thing that you seen that, like, let's say
it?
Yeah, I was like, but how you see me do the poker?
Yeah.
How you see, like, I'm talking like that, like how he did the graphic design and he did it.
Not recently. Not recently. Or
like in just your whole life.
My whole life. Oh yeah, sports. I got into sports late. All sports that I played late. I got all into after 7th grade. So I guess like that's.
And that was 100% you, no backing.
I mean, my dad. Or no, yeah. Somebody was like, "Hey, you trying to play football?" I was like, "Yeah, let me hop in football."
Yeah,
the
so,
same thing for basketball.
You do got it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
So, does it still pop up in your life now?
Yeah. Like I said, I want to get into painting. I painted one thing. I'll show you a picture. I don't have a picture of it on me right now, but I painted one thing. I want to get into painting. I want to get better at it.
So when you get to my level of it, of doing that for a long time, right? You get to my level.
I seen your paintings.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. So he instantly go to roasting. I mean, yeah, they're amazing. My paintings are amazing, actually. Yeah, he's seen my paintings.
Post them. Put them in the video.
Yeah, no, he's seen my paintings. They're amazing. What I'm saying is, when you have been doing that for so long, you get a track record.
Yeah.
So there's pros and cons of this. The con is you could do this type of mindset and not complete anything. That's what I was when I was in middle school. That's what I was when I was in high school. I'm do this, then I do it for about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And don't accomplish what I said I was gonna start, and I'll go to the next.
I think that has just happens, but it happens with everybody though.
But that's not a good thing.
No, it's not at all.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm pointing out. Like you could do that, and then you go to the next level. That's the beginner level. Then you get to the next level. Now you picking and you completing.
Yeah.
Then you picking and you completing. Then you get to the third level. You picking and you have so many at once. Where it's like, how am I gonna juggle all of this? Because you complete everything, right? You hold yourself to the standard where you complete everything, but it's just so much at once. So it's about compartmentalizing and knowing how to do that. But like I said, that's where I'm at with it. That's the point of my life. I have so much going on. Like I had to stop the poker.
No, I get you.
Because I had so much other stuff going on. I had the business, I had this, the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So once you get to that level, it's a whole other game. And I need advice on how people deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can give y'all the advice on that.
Yeah, I don't got any advice for you.
That stuff is like, I treat it, it's like a tornado of like ideas. And like, I'll get so overwhelmed, I won't move.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Nothing gets done.
That's a real thing.
But then I just got to remind myself, just get one.
Yeah.
Give me one. Get one done. Celebrate that one. Get the next one. Get the next one. Look back at the 3 you did. Realize you can do those 3. I bet you could do a 4th one. And you start retraining your brain that, hey, let's not look at the whole picture. Let's just get the 1, then the 2.
Yep.
And that's helped.
Yeah, that helps.
That helps, I would say.
And what's crazy, that's a great advice for everybody. Listen to that. Football stopped me from being that. Football stopped me from getting stuck in the thoughts. Now I get so much thoughts, I just write them down. I got a whiteboard full of ideas. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You get to a point where you're at. Like, you got a whiteboard full of ideas, and now you're just balancing your downtime because you're never not busy. Like, I'm never bored because I always got something to do. Yeah. But I stay bored because all them shit I gotta do ain't fun. It ain't pleasurable. It's all boring work. It's all the hard work. I gotta get on this website. I gotta add the reviews. I gotta get over here and make this affiliate link. I gotta get over here and study this. Then I gotta get over here. It's all the boring work now.
Yeah.
So it's that you gotta juggle that too. So it's like It's very. You get to a point that you level up with it. Like I said, you level up with it, and you get to a point where he said you get the idea and you get factual. I see a lot of people in the art world. This happened to you, and per se, 'cause I was big in the music videos. They would have all these goddamn songs, or they'll have all these ideas and act on none of them.
None of them.
That's a disease. Stay away from that.
None of
that
them.
is. I'm so. That is a disease. Stay away from that. They portray, but like exhibiting that sign. Stay away from that because it will bleed over. And then you'll be, if you're like me, I'm putting into you like, come on, bro, let's get it done. And then you waiting on a phone call that'll never come.
Man, oh my gosh, bruh. I've had too many friends. I've tried to motivate them because I'm naturally. If you hang around me long enough, you'll fool around and believe in yourself. That's always been my mindset. You tell me an idea, I never laugh at it because I've been in the shoes of telling people ideas and they've laughed at me. So, like, why would I laugh at something you got going on? I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you 3 to 4 links of what you could start. And if you need help, let me know. But you got to, like, make the moves. I've learned you got to make the moves. I don't do all the baby work for them no more. I used to do that. I used to set up the whole game plan for them. And then they wouldn't even do part 1. So then now that I do my own thing, now they want me to do all that. But I can't do that no more. You got to meet me halfway, because now I got I got a volume to write, I got a comic book to write now. Like now it's a different ball.
He got motion,
you know.
So he got motion. He can't afford. You know what I'm saying?
Still want you to eat. You just can't eat at my table.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's real life. And I never had to reach that point, but I seen that point. I was able to always pull myself back. Like I put in, and I also realized the actions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me back, or I'm hurt myself. So that's very complex right there. You got anything to say about that?
No, I got nothing to say about that.
Any questions on it?
No.
So we was talking about the power that being the director or being into art gives you. I said it gave me the ability to generate ideas and act on them and complete them. Derecho said it gave him a peace. Jerome said,
I want to conquer. Like,
I
like now. I take a lot of negative things and I'll transfer them into getting work done. Like if you bailed on me, okay, we're gonna still make a great product and we're gonna post it.
Bet.
And we'll say, hey, we'll see you at the next one.
Bet.
And keep it moving because I've developed enough.
Bet.
I don't fear. You know what I mean?
Call him Jerome, aka Mr. Bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
Sorry,
bet. You want
okay.
Bet.
Okay.
Bet. You know what I'm saying? Bet. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to bet. Yeah, that's what we call Mr. Bet.
Funny.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know downhill.
Bet.
Bet. You're straight to it. Call him Mr. Bet.
Yeah.
No,
So,
for real.
Actually, talking about that, I know we kind of spoke on this, but great time, great talk. Anything else you had to add?
What's it called? Stay tuned for volume 2 of Jodio's World. Jodio's World.
Everything out.
Check us out on SpyFroMan_art and SpyFroMan for more of the motivational stuff. And just I'm the type of guy. Each time you see me, I'm trying to get better. So the next time you see us, hopefully we'll have this mobile game done. So stay tuned.
You heard him.
And then you got to
I know about the DS.
What you know about the DS?
Lock in on
Not the SD, no card. You feel me?
Got all the games. Lock in.
What? You got anything to say?
No, that was a great episode. I loved it today. It was a great episode. Episode 8.
I was supposed to say this in the beginning, but
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Also, thank y'all for the 100,000 views altogether.
Woo!
We hit 100,000 views.
100,000
that was dope. That was dope. We got 100,000 in total everywhere. That's great. In 6 weeks.
What, a month?
6
month
weeks.
And a half?
Yeah, a month and a half. A month and a half. So really thank y'all for all the support and love. And you know what I'm saying? We out. One love. Peace.
Peace.